My name's Laura St. Clair, and I'm a veterinarian here at Woodland Park Zoo. So zoo medicine is a specialty all on its own. To technically, I guess, call yourself like a board certified zoo specialist, there's an exam that you have to pass, and I haven't sat that exam yet. But being a zoo medicine doctor, zoo medicine veterinarian is its own specialty of veterinary medicine. So I treat all of those animals. So I work with the rhino, with the birds, reptiles, all the mammals, the invertebrates, the fish. Any of those are within my specialty, I guess, if you will. So we don't have necessarily a bird specialist or a reptile specialist as a veterinarian here at the zoo. You do have people that have passions or interests in specific areas and have more experience with one species type or another. So generally those people will have more experience in that, and that can be very helpful to have kind of that diversity on your team to have that. But no, we all work with all the animals. I always wanted to be a veterinarian, and then a zoo veterinarian is a different step on that path. So initially I thought I wanted to work with wildlife, and then that transitioned to zoo. So my family actually is from this area. I'm originally from Idaho, and then I went to veterinary school at Cornell on the East Coast in New York. But this was actually my dream job, was to come back to this location. So in the Seattle area is where I wanted to end up. There are very few zoo jobs available at any one time, and a lot of people that want them. So the timing worked out. This job was available when I was finishing my residency, and I applied, and I got the job. There are textbooks to learn about biology, just like there are textbooks that you use to learn math, right? There are textbooks for zoo medicine now. So we have our zoo medicine resources that we can use, and that is compiled from all of the experts in zoo medicine over time that have put those together and published them regularly. We also have research that is constantly ongoing, because this is a relatively new-ish field when you think about medicine and you think about veterinary medicine, having a newer specialty. So constantly people are publishing research, and there's so many different species that we work with that having the normal values or the normals for that species may not exist. So sometimes you're working with an animal that you're like, I don't actually know necessarily what is normal, and I'm going to base my knowledge off of a closely related species or another animal that's similar. And I really enjoy working with the mammals. I just think they're fun. Marsupials are actually my favorite. If we're getting specific about our class of mammals, I just think they're really unique. They have a totally different immune system, completely different reproductive system, so they present a lot of really cool challenges for their actual medicine that is a little bit different than our placental mammals, if you will. Elephants and dolphins, or marine mammals, can be really challenging. They hide their disease really well. And so if those animals are even like a little bit off that day, you're probably going to get the whole veterinary team rushing over there to figure out what's going on. So those are really challenging. Rhinos are similar. Some of that's just, it's harder to get answers on them, right? It's harder to do things like x-rays. But truly, like, amphibians are really tough. When I look at an amphibian, they are so different in their physiology, in their biology, than what we think about for doing mammal medicine. Or bird medicine, or even reptiles. They're so different that they can be really challenging to get a really good diagnosis truly in them. In high school, I played soccer, I ran track, I was having a good time with my friends, right? I was engaging in my extracurriculars. And yes, I always knew I wanted to be a veterinarian, so I had that thought in the back of my head, and I started volunteering at my local animal shelter. But do enjoy your time. You don't have to have a strict life plan or know exactly what you want to do. Getting a lot of different experiences is really important, but also enjoying that time in high school. There are a lot of steps to being a veterinarian. It's a long road. Don't get yourself so stressed about it in high school in that phase. Your grades are important, but they're not everything, right? And being involved in the community too, and with your friends, is just as important, I think, at this stage. You will need hours with a veterinarian and with animals to get into vet school, to apply for vet school. But a lot of those can come in college for you as well, and there'll be lots of opportunities for that. But yeah, your path is long, so enjoy each step of the process as well.